Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's go. I do not like men like Charles Oakley. Like, what are you here for? Right? He's so difficult. And when the producer asks, do you love Angela? And your response is, huh? And then he never answers, but ends up saying, well, why did you ask me that question then? And she is like pulling information out of him, trying to have a decent conversation. When she asks him for a kiss, his response is, why do you want a kiss? Ninja, you on camera. Give me a damn kiss. And when she's talking about the situation with her family, he seems so uninterested. Like, even with this photo right here. She's leaning in, smiling. He's leaned back like he want to be somewhere else. I don't like this, right? Because it's like they can't even banter back and forth for the camera for her. You need to stop doing segments with him, Angela. Just you. So Shamia comes and meets Cynthia, right? Cynthia's trying to get down to the business with Shamia and Porsha. Now that post that Porsha made was a little bit worse than what Shamia talked about. Shamia did not talk about Miss Diane. She said that Miss Diane and her mother was close. Whatever happened with them did not happen with her and Porsha. And she was hurt that Miss Diane said, be careful of the dog that brings you the bone. Wait a minute. Shamia's conversation with Cynthia did not have this energy. Right? Wrong road. I've been keeping it cute and quiet. Don't F with my mom. All the girl said is that mamas have fallen out. And Shamia has not talked bad about Porsha. She has not. Porsha, you doing a little too much, ma'am. Shamia, let it go. Let the friendship go. You are here. Your new single is coming out. You got some other people in the studio with you. And you're like, it just sucks because Porsha's not here. Let it go. And let's move on and get you a different storyline. And you become fabulous. More fabulous. Right? Because this Debbie Downer, because your best friend who is not your best friend is getting on my nerves. So this is a real cute look. Cynthia has gone over here with Porsha and Angela to go bowling. I thought that was so cute. Porsha talks about how PJ has been affected with Simon not being there. Porsha says she texts him. At this time, he's not detained. And he leaves her on red. And PJ is like, Pop has been gone too long. Then they talk about Shamia. And Porsha says she doesn't have the capacity to divorce her friend right now. But Porsha is not being a good friend. And I know I like Porsha. I love Porsha. But I can say she's not being a good friend. Child, you know we have talked about this, right? Simone Redwine and the Reality T recap. They had gone live and talked about this. So what Drew is saying is that Ralph is trying to get her lawyer taken off the case. He has said that he's the rightful owner of Drew Sidora LLC. Her lawyer started another company because he was trying to take that company, and he wants 40% of both companies. It's in there. Now, she said Drew Sidora LLC was created in 2005. And then he wants 40% of that. And then he wants 40% of the new one that she just created. Drew has no idea what he has in the bank. And then she said, I don't know why he wants to drain me dry, because she's taking care of the kids 100%. He wants to drain you dry, Drew, because he is a donkey's ass. Okay? That is why. And you are sitting over here just clueless about how he's about to drag you through this. These emergency hearings, that'll drive you crazy. I hate it for her. I hate it. Then Drew says that we have to have a level of respect for each other because we still have to raise these children. Child, look, if you'd have had them kids, it would be something else. But because you have the children, and that is the center of your heart, he has no respect for you, Drew. He has locked you out of the house at 1 o'clock in the morning. She said she had to go to a hotel. He was able to get in because him downstairs went through the basement door and then came upstairs and unlocked the door. And then she talking about, I know one thing, I better not see him upstairs. He better be in the basement. I don't want to run into him in the garage. You need to be running out of the house, Drew. Pack your stuff and go. This scene with Angela and her mom, it was really sweet. She had come over. Her mom is getting another home. Angela had bought her like a $400,000+ home because she always wanted to buy her mom a home. But she did say she's glad that she doesn't take care of her anymore because her mom said she wanted to be self-reliant because Angela has a lot of stuff to do. So I thought that was sweet. And then they made fun of Charles's age. The song that they played at the top of this segment was Drew's song Delulu, and it was perfect because Drew is delusional. She's sitting here saying she and Ralph are at war, right? He's trying to take her lawyer away, so in a sense she would have to start all over, which means she would have to pay more money. He's not, because it'll take time for her and her new lawyer to go over her case. He can keep his lawyer and just pay her when he needs to, and all the while she's being drained. Then she got the nerve to tell her mama that although me and Ralph are at war in the courtroom, we're doing so good at co-parenting. That is crazy, Drew. And her mama was like, I don't understand how somebody who could treat you, the mother of their children, like this and drain your pockets. Ralph don't care nothing about you, Drew. He wants to hurt you and he wants you to be broke. He wants to see you at rock bottom. I need you to get it. I need you to get some sense. And her mama is right. The courts got this wrong. Ralph went in there and told them people that he don't have no money, right? I don't have any money to do this, that, and the third. So that's why he's downstairs, Drew. You should leave because now the children are out of control. They can feel that because why is my daddy downstairs and why he can't come upstairs? You, Drew, are doing a disservice. I'm going to put this on you because you can get your stuff and move out so your children can start living their reality. Because when their parents are divorced, they're going to have to go to their mom's house and they're going to have to go to their dad's house. Him downstairs is crazy. And now your kids is out of control because a divorce does that to kids. What are you thinking about, Drew? Before I get into this, these new teeth in Porsha's mouth is a problem for her. She can't even keep her mouth closed. Child, so in the middle of Shamia explaining to Porsha after this little small talk that she feels like Porsha's being dismissive to her by not listening to her music, talking over her music, talking over her, Porsha lets out a big sigh, right? Which is very passive aggressive. Like, if you're coming here to work on your friendship, Porsha, you need to do better. Like, fix your face. Okay, help me out here because I want to be fair. Did Shamia have these conversations with the other women instead of having them with Porsha, and the women took parts of the conversation to Porsha? Has she been trying to talk to Porsha up until this moment? Or has she just been like taking up for her relationship with Porsha when the ladies are talking about Porsha is not a good friend to her? Let me know. Shamia saying that she wants to be friends with Porsha on camera the way they are friends off camera. And Porsha saying that in order for me to do that, they're going to have to pay me more? What is that about? And Porsha, she's not just bringing things up from 10 years ago. You, on this season, dismissed her music like it wasn't her singing, and you knew that was Shamia singing. And you right now, in this season, look at your face. Passive aggressive. This is insane. Now, Porsha has stopped the conversation, gone to the bathroom, came back, packed the food up, wrangling silverware. Then they're holding hands, and she has said, I love you. Let's talk to each other from now on. Then gets in confessionals and don't mean none of it. Bye, y'all.